The lights are pretty bright, I guess. But, we're here for the opening race of the 2023 season for the WRL Busch Series. Here with me is Weston Grant and Hazard County, and the man, the myth, the legend himself, the captain, Steve Rogers. So, we just saw the truck race here at Daytona, 50 laps around here in the opening race that just concluded about 20 minutes ago. Now, the pit road has been switched out, and we are letting the Busch drivers and teams get their cars ready to go. So, Grant, what do you think we're going to see? We think we're going to see a lot of the same?
Honestly, I think, we should. A lot of these drivers, were running in that truck's field, so, they kind of know what to expect more. I think that they'll take it easy for the first couple of stages and then go all out for the final stint.
I agree with that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see these guys, in the truck race. We only had one caution, and that was through stage number or 2 cautions checked that through stage number 3. So it wasn't too bad of a race, I think, for us down in the truck series, and I think it's going to be really good to see the Busch series.
No, that truck race was a lot of fun to call. I really enjoyed it myself. I can't speak as far as, hazard or turf, but that was one heck of a show, and I know these guys can put on just as good.
Tell you what, it got crazy there for a minute because the Chevys decided we were going to go high, and then when I looked back, it looked like everyone was starting to creep their way down low for the turn, so I went to the bottom to suck everyone in, and then Nate Games and I went high to suck everyone up. Then all of a sudden, here came the 18, and I don't know who else rocketing to the front. And we're like, oh, we gotta come down. I came right back down and made them go 3 wide in the middle. So then the 18 got put in the sucker hole. So it worked out. It was a good race. I enjoyed every second of it.
Yep, and we should be good to join for qualifying if you want to watch it.
Okay. Did I get an invite? I did get an invite. Holy cow. Ugh. We're going to go through the first grid walk of the Busch season here. Right, they are on lap 2 of 8 already.
Yep. Pole last season was a 45.461. And that was held by Jardy.
Nice. So, just so you know, I'm sitting here. I've been waiting to play Hogwarts Legacy all day. Okay? All day. Okay? I couldn't get it to work at 1 o'clock. And finally, I was reading through some forums, on good old Reddit. Alright? And the guy said to restart Steam. Well, I couldn't get my Steam to restart. So, you know what I did? Restarted the whole computer and then started unpacking. So now it's sitting here with the green play button. I've been inching closer to it as the night's going on. Alright, we're going to start the grid walk here with the number 38 of AMR for Keith Allen Ayers and William Moore. Forgot how to say his name for a hot second there. A little stuffy if y'all can't tell. Well, we got a car down on the apron. The 11's going to save it. Couldn't quite catch who the car was down on the apron, but the 38 of Keith Allen Ayers for his team, AMR. Currently, the new team rebranded from KAI is now AMR with split ownership between him and William Moore. Followed up by the 16 of Nate Games, hot seating for Fatal Motorsports tonight, and the 16 machine for KJ, trying to get some team points for Fatal Motorsports here in the Busch Series here at Daytona. Followed by that, the 19 of War Pig for D for C. Other than that, for Nitro Racing's Gar in the 7 machine. Speaking of Nitro Racing, there's your team owner in the 1 machine of Christian Soberg, aka Nitro. In the 66 machine for Night Racing is Cushion. There's the 11 of Mojo Morris. Last season, did really well in the entry series, got the nod to come up to the Busch series, skipped the truck series just skipped the truck series completely, and he is running for the 11 of Fatal Motorsports. Followed by that is the 9 of Kevin 4855, running for Nitro Racing. Behind that is the second half of AMR, the 39. You see the 39 running the wall through 3 and 4. I think there's something might be wrong with that little hot rod there. Not a great opening night for AMR. There's the 61 of Turf Tech. He broadcasted last race. He flopped with me, went down onto the track, running the 61 for Night Racing. There's the 8, the defending entry series champion, the 8 of Conky for Fatal Motorsports. And there is the 6 of the newly formed Magic Motorsports of Maggio Magic, defending Busch Series champion. And there's the 20 of Anybody. Came back for another season under D for C and Charlie Irwin. And there is the 5 of Killinate, running for Night Racing. He just got climbed out of a truck. And there is Weir Savage Bra Jr. running the 54 for D for C and Charlie Irwin. And there is the man, the myth, a Nat 20, running the 22 for his own team, Critical Role, as they have switched to Fords this season and left the Fatal Motorsports umbrella. So congratulations to Critical Role for making the switch to Fords. We're going to see how well they do after winning one race last season in the Busch Series. And then with that back up front, they should be finishing up qualifying here shortly. There is 38 machine of Mr. NASCAR 90, a.k.a. Keith Allen Ayers. Warpig, after not racing the end of last season, had some personal stuff come up, and he decided he was going to take the rest of the season off. He has come back to run for D for C yet again. Great addition to have Warpig back. There is Gar running for Nitro Racing. He got the nod to run for Fatal Motorsports in the Cup Series tomorrow night. Nitro Racing has expanded from 1 series to all 3 series on the NASCAR side of things. Big news in the offseason, the announcement of Night Racing joining forces with D for C in the Toyota Alliance. There's not very many Toyotas out there. So, Grant, you want to take over and talk about that for a little bit while we're here?
Yeah, I was originally going to compose of me and one other owner. This has been said time and time again, especially on the podcast. But, looking forward to it. It's going to be a great season regardless of how it goes down. Dash and Marty and them have been so welcoming over there with the D4C camp, and I just can't thank them enough for giving us this opportunity.
Yeah, Dash got his Dash has really got his program really ironed out right now, and especially with the announcement of a junior team, it's really gonna do big things, I think, for that organization, and we're gonna start to see the formation of another super team, which right now, and not trying to toot my own horn, but Fatal Motorsports is the only super team in the WRL right now, and now with them expanding to another team or having a junior team, it's gonna do work wonders for them. Pole lap is a 45.312 by Conky. Outside row will be Christian Soberg in the one car with a 45.312. They tied for fast lap. Wow. Has that ever happened before, Grant?
I don't know for pole. It's happened towards the back of the field before.
Wow.
But definitely not for pole. And just, not for one driver to break not only, last season's pole, but for 2 to do it is a huge accomplishment. Congratulations out to the guys at Nitro Racing and Fatal Motorsports for putting some heck of engines in those machines.
Second row will be, inside will be Mojo Morris. Outside will be William Moore. So just so aware, that's all 3 Fatal Motorsports teams in the top 4. Fifth place will be the first Toyota, will be Weir Savage Jr. with a 45.538.
Yep, he just climbed out of that 18 machine, finishing in the top 5 last race in the truck series.
Little upset with some finishing things that'll be, the officials will go over later. Outside will be Nate Games, hot seat in that 16 machine, 45.590. In 7th place, we have Cushion Pushin'. 8th place, we have Turf Tech. 9th, we have Maggio. 10th, Warpig. 11th, Kevin 4855, or Kevin Stanley Jr. 12th, a Nat 20 for Critical Role, and I'm going to hop out of here so they can get rolling. Yeah, I can hear Keith in the background telling me to leave. Oh, there you go. We saw what these guys can do. Hopefully next week we're going to get a lot closer to the actual blast-off time of 9 o'clock. I got another invite from Mr. Turf Tech. See how well these boys can do. I'm really excited for the constructor battle this year, especially in Cup. As a driver that's won a lot of, or a team owner that's won a lot of constructor titles. Now I get to. Oh, we can join?
Yep.
Okay. Garrett, I might need a little bit of assistance when we start talking a whole lot. I'm getting stuffy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. I was kind of stuffy a little bit last race too, so I get it.
Oh my goodness. Alright, the Daytona 300, here we go. But I'm really excited for the constructor battle this year. And there's 24 drivers signed up for Cup right now. And it's just crazy. There's full teams with very talented drivers at the helm. So I'm excited. The lower series, there's not as many drivers, so a lot of reserves are hopping in, so it's going to be really interesting to see how everything all shakes out. Casey Hittenberger said, I'm expecting a great race. Good luck, everybody. And we're green here. Oh, Conky does not get going. Spins the tires. Inside lane shakes up. Stacks up. Check that. New leader, 1 car of Christian Soberg, followed by the 39-16. The 8 is finally got going. He lost 3 spots off the start of this race.
Yep, huge mistake there by the 8. That's going to cost the inside line a little bit, but as they get rolling now, they will start the single file out as the 11 gets shoved up to the high side.
There you go.
Could I possibly get an invite being the race has started? My mic went dead and I had to plug it in.
Oh, you're good. I will join another one and I will send them one, Jade.
Alright, sounds good. I'll stay here broadcasting. As we see the cars start to get single file, we see the 22 up into the wall. I don't know what's going on with the Nat 20, but he's off the pace. Looks like the 61 is also off pace. New leader, 39 of William Moore, leading his first laps of the 2023 campaign. William Moore is one of 4 drivers that have declared they will run all 3 WRL points-paying NASCAR series. So, that is big news coming out of the AMR camp. These guys are AMRs in the Busch series and the Truck series, and then they run on between Phantom Motorsports and Nitro Racing in the Cup series. Keith has already said he is looking. Oh, the 16's down below him. New leader, Nate Schultz to the lead here at Daytona. Never mind, William Moore is going to stick down there. Nate is going to push him. He knows what to do. He knows what's at stake. Great teammate with Nate Schultz. You know, you know, he's just fantastic. It's great to have him in the Fatal organization, willing to go anywhere, do everything we need. He just wants to run, and he wants fast cars to do it in, and he picked the perfect team to stick with. He is one heck of a drafting partner, as you saw him finishing second just 30 minutes ago in the Truck Series, the Fired Up Truck Series race here on the WRL. So it's Chevy, Toyota, Toyota, Chevy. There's a lot of Chevys out there. There's only one Ford in this race. We saw no Fords last race, and I think there's 6 Fords on the roster in the next race for tomorrow night. So it's going to be great to see what all everybody can do. I'm excited. Right now, William Moore is leading them here at Daytona. We're going to find someone to follow here. That's not someone in the front.
Did you get those invites?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, that's perfect. We're going to follow on with Maggio, defending race winner. Follow on with the 6 here. There you go. He's being real careful to stay off the 66, not to hit him too much, not to touch him a whole lot. Actually, I don't think anyone's driving the 5 car tonight, Case. Unfortunately.
There should be somebody in the 5.
I don't think they're driving. I didn't see it when I did grid walk.
Yep, Killer Nate.
Oh, he's in the 5?
Yep.
I made a mistake. It's Killer Nate.
Right behind that Whataburger 6 machine.
Oh. There's War Pig. Right along with him. See, he's got a lot of open track ahead of him. Got a little scuffle. There's Kevin 55 running the Plan B 9 car.
Yeah, there was a joke made about that, but we'll keep that for a private thing.
We'll keep that off stream. Oh, there's the 5 car. Oh, bumped the apron. It's all good. They're running single file. A Nat 20. Oh, damage on the front of a Nat 20's 22 machine. He's kind of rolling it around right now and trying to see if we can get a better look. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of damage. A lot of right side front damage on that thing. Hopefully you can make it back around again. Or make it to the stage break. There is Gar. Probably he was rookie of the year last year in the Truck Series. Winning what, 3 races? Was it? 2 races?
Who are we talking about? I'm sorry.
Gar.
Yeah, I think he won 2 or 3.
He won 2 or 3 races last season. You know, he got the nod to come to Fatal. Now this kid, funny story about Gar. Okay, this kid has been waiting 5 years. 5. Oh, we got one on the apron. That was a 54 machine. Everyone gathered up, kept it straight. So Gar, he waited 5 years to be on the Fatal team. Not an affiliate. Not anything. 5 years. It tugged at my heartstrings over the off season. About a week before the class, or
3 wide at the back of the field. Sorry, Jade, not meaning to interrupt you.
You're good. Anyway,
settled down side by side now. The 8 all by himself.
So we got the call up to be on Fatal in the Cup Series. So the kid was ecstatic. I think he was about in tears when I told him. Oh, I love Gar to death. He's quick, he's fast, and he's funny. Oh my goodness! See the 11 of Mojo up next to the walls, maybe trying to make something happen. Oh, Kevin's going up with him. Maybe they're trying to make something happen here at the end of this pack.
Nope, looks like Kevin's going to go to the back as the 11 dives back down to the bottom. 6 laps to go as we hear from the 38 of Keith Kitty Ayers, currently sitting 4th.
Sitting 4th, yes, he is.
We see a high line getting formed with the 1, the 8, and the 11.
And don't forget the 9.
And, yep, here comes the 9 to tag on to the back of those 4.
Now, when do you go up? That's the question.
Well, these 4, you know, they're starting to kind of get rolling on that
5.
outside now as they get 5 cars with the 7 coming up now.
They are moving and grooving, trying to make something happen here. They ain't waiting around.
The
5
5
laps.
kind of breaking off a little bit. They're getting disorganized there now on the high side. A couple of them drop down to the bottom. And the 1 now all of a sudden loses a couple of drafting partners, but the 8 and the 9 are still there as well as with the 5 now.
Mm-hmm. Now, we know Nate Schultz, he's not going to pull out on the 39. He knows that. He knows Will is his corporate teammate. He knows that. Not going to happen. 54, you know, with that 38 sitting between him and the 66, that's not going to help their case.
Nope.
Coming to 4 laps to go. Oh, hang on to her, boys. Now, mind you, Weir and Nate were the 2 that had the issue at the end of the truck race. Who's running 2 and 3? Nate Weir. This is gonna get good, boys and girls. I can't wait. This is gonna get good. Oh, I would hate to be a WRL admin after this. Oh wait, I am one. Great, you still there?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
As we see the 11, 1, and the 7 hooked back up on the high side, as well as the 9, 5, and the 8. The 6 kind of running somewhat of a middle line. And here comes 3 wide. Nate on the high side.
3 laps
fall
to
back
go.
out of the line. And now it's a 3-car horse up at the top. Oh, swerving out of the 1. Not going to help them at all as the 9 gets back up in line with them. The 5 and the 8 back up there as well. The 11 side drafting beautifully on that 66 machine of night racing.
Oh, little contact from 16 to the 39. They're going to keep it straight. That's going to check up the inside lane. Oh!
Yep, they're
They're moving.
And here comes the outside.
Acting on what they needed to do.
2 to go.
2 laps left here at stage number 1 for the Daytona 300.
The 11 of Mojo Morris, the 54 of Weir, side by side for 3rd as this outside line has slowly moved up. The 16 now getting kind of shuffled contact with the 54. Weir holding beautifully contact with the 38.
Forcing his way back up. He's going to force the car up into the middle lane. That's going to hurt Keith. And they're coming 1 to go. They're almost dead even. This is insane. There's the 5 of killing 8. We're going to ride with Conky.
The 11 of Mojo still getting to the outside of the 39. Will trying to hold on to this lead. That 11 of Fatal strong on the outside with a push from the 1 and the 9.
1 and the 7. Oh!
Yep,
Conky gets under Maggio.
The 9 coming up behind those 3 on the top side. The 6 is up there as well as with the 5.
They're beating and banging.
Will prevailing down the back stretch with the 16 behind him as Weir gets back up in the 3rd with his teammate in the 66 behind him now.
Coming to the checkered, here they come. The outside lane is
all gets out of
all but died.
Yep, contact with the 6.
Stage
the wall in the
1 winner, William Moore.
What a way to keep up a heck of a run from last season in the 16.
Make sure you tell them
to the
39
now and winning stage 1 here at Daytona.
Make sure you tell them I need pictures, please. Thank you. William Moore wins stage number 1. Can't believe it. Doing such a fantastic job. I'm proud of each and every one of them.
As we get double followed up for the start of stage 2, the 16 now in the lead position as William Moore gets moved to second, and a pretty even start from both of them two, as it looked like third and fourth did not get a good start at all.
That might help the 39 though. Get down in. Oh, he's not going to be able to.
Nope, Weir was able to close that hole, and here comes the 66.
3 wide for second.
3 wide for second. I would almost even say 3 wide for third, as will get his teammate in the 38 up top.
Oh my goodness. 3 wide going into turn number 3. You can't do anything better than this, boys.
And look, don't look now, but 2 Toyotas hooked up in the middle, the 66 and the 5 battling for the lead as well.
Look at this.
The 6
It is
in
insane.
the middle with them, the 9 up to the top with the AMR boys.
Nate Games right now, he's playing the old Chase Elliott move here. Top to bottom. Or Brad Keselowski, that's what I was saying. Oh, contact.
38 into the wall. Yep. Looked like a backup stack up on the high side. 66 got up in the wall and kind of caused a stack up.
They were doing so well there.
As the 16 will hold the lead, the 54 trying to get away around them here. Teammate in the 5 behind them. That is a D for C 54 and a Night Racing 5 corporate teammates here. With the 8 of Nitro Racing, I believe.
Nope, that would be a Conky in the Fatal Motorsports Machines number 8.
Yep. So you have the Fatal 16 and the Fatal 8 right there in first and fourth. As the field gets single followed here.
Everybody calms down a little bit, breathes a little bit. You know, Nate takes such a different line than everybody else. He runs about half a lane up off that bottom so he doesn't hit that track spike. And it provides one of the cleanest lines there is.
Yep, the only issue with that is, you know, you are kind of leaving that door open. As we see the 5 step out of line, that'll move the Fatal 8. And the 7 gets moved up.
There's a 61 of Turf Tech.
The 11 moving up to the high side now. Side by side with the Fatal 8 machine. The 54 D for C machine all by himself up here.
Oh, contact. Is it 39? I think it was 39 and 22. Slight contact, not anything crazy. Casey, you all right? Patience is key. Run your race. This is only stage number 2. The big points aren't paid out till after this one. Oh, the 6 and the 66. 54's down on the apron, putting everybody. Oh, 61's around. 39's in the wall. 39's around. 22's around. Everybody's around. That should bring out a caution.
That was not the 54. 54 was up in second, Jade. I'm not sure who that was.
20. I meant 20. My bad.
Okay.
Oh, listen, all I see was everybody wrecking. That's all I saw.
Yep, the 20 of anybody. He's returning back after a slight hiatus after last season as well. Trying to get used to these cars again.
And that 20, heavy damage on that right front again. They just
Nitro
got this thing
and the
fixed.
Involved. Mojo was involved. William Moore.
Heavy involved. 38 got some damage.
Nate, the 16. I don't know if he kept the lead or not.
I think he ended up keeping.
He should have.
He should.
Yes, he did.
No need to pit here. No.
So don't look now, but 3 Toyotas nose to tail on the high side.
Yeah. The 8 got a really good jump that time.
As we just got word from our in-race reporter through Discord, 5 to go.
Yeah, that 5 car, he was on the outside, second row. Right now you got 2
Toyotas just falling back. But the 20 of anybody hanging in there down on the bottom. As the 8 of Conky trying to hold second from the 54. As the outside line is kind of coming back.
They're getting it figured out. That's the thing, though. You need to figure out what who can lead and who can follow right now. You know, as you saw in the truck race earlier, you know, we figured out who could follow who and who could lead, and you know, guys like Clayton, myself, you know, we could lead the pack. Not Casey, Anthony Camerata, he could lead the pack. So those are the kind of guys you want to be following right now if you're on the outside lane.
Yep, and right now it's going to be all about that inside with Chevrolets lined up 1 through 3. Anybody in the 20 sitting in 4th position now.
And they're starting to get something going on the outside.
Yep, it's going to be slow, methodical. You see the lone Ford of the 22 up there with them. Working the high side just a little bit as he dropped down. I think, nope, he's still up there. The 5 dropping down in front of his corporate teammate in the 19. William Moore back there after leading most of stage 1.
4 laps to go.
Or actually leading all of stage 1.
Leading all of stage number 1.
And it looks like the 1 looking back to the outside. Contact with the 9 of Kevin.
Yep. That's right, Casey. Let's go, Will. You hear it now. The 11 and the 7 are side by side. They need to get that figured out. They wanna try to make a run at these guys. They're coming to 3 to go.
We get on board with the 54 here. Single file in front, single file behind.
The 11 got up into the wall. I think that's going to be the end of the stage for the 11.
Contact with the 9 from the back of the...
Oh! Nitro's around! Oh, they're wrecking! Oh!
Yep,
they're wrecking! That's going to bring out stage.
Should be the end of the stage.
That'll be the end of the stage. 61.
As the 6... Nope, the 16, I think. Should have the stage win there.
Heavy contact for the 61 machine. Turf just got that inside wall. It was on nowhere for anybody to go. Kevin got hit down into the grass.
Heavy damage on that right front. Heavy contact on the 7 as well as the back on the Gar machine.
Alright, so Casey's asking for predictions last stage.
Oh, man. I don't know. The way that this race is turning out, it's going to be difficult to predict.
I think it's hard to bet against the 16. Hard to bet against the 39. Hard to bet against the 11. I think it's I want to see what happens at pit stops. Then I'll be able to tell you what I think.
And the outside lane top 3 get a jump there.
Conkey, I think, spun the tires again. That's really going to hurt them. Is he going to be nice enough to the 38 and the 39? The 16 got him pushing.
22 back up there, pushing the 39.
With the 9 following suit and the 1. So side. Then down low, it's... Oh, Conkey, stay off that apron, buddy.
Ooh.
Heck,
oh! That car has got to be loose as well as hitting that apron. It's really going to hurt.
Those back tires got to be hot right now. That outside lane, man, they're rolling places right now. That inside lane, the only reason they're catching up is because of that big gap between the 8 and the 20. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Casey. They can make it work on the outside if they get that crew growing. 16 went up. Is the 8 going to go too?
Nope.
I think the 8
going to stay down.
I think the 8's going to stay down. I mean, that outside lane, they're ready to go. You know.
They just need that one good horse to lead that front line up there on the top, and they will be off like a rocket. As they should have just taken 28 to go, I believe.
Yep.
They had 14 when they started the stage in the tank. Should be down to 12.
You got guys dropping down in line right now. They know it's not time yet. They need to settle down. They just had a caution. They're leaving back. They're moving a little bit.
Yep, if you can, just get one at a time here. Some of these guys in the back, I'm pretty sure the plan was to lay off, save as much fuel as you can. We saw that working in tree yesterday. Is that going to be the plan for today? Will that work?
I don't know if it's going to work today. I mean, that was definitely something we talked about in the Fatal Party during the truck race. Is it possible? Is it going to happen? Well, then the caution came out. And then there was no point, because we were only short by like 8 laps. The thought was, what's the point of going in? Or what's the point of trying to save that? There's no way. After that, so, we knew what we needed to do. We called our line, and we went down. Right now there's William Moore, kind of staying back off. He's got the 16 between him and his Coty motor. There you go. He's got a run on the 61. Is he gonna take it? Nope. Yes, he is. They're stacking up the 1. Nope. He's gonna drop back down the line. That's what they need to do. Keep themselves in contention on this.
Yep. 3 of those Toyotas have found each other again. The 66-5 and the the 54.
Yep.
Lined up nose to tail right behind that number 6 machine.
Yeah, 22 right behind them. 22, he might need to swallow his pride a little bit and just work with the Toyotas because he's got no friends. There's no other blue ovals out there.
Yep, nope. And Chevrolet, they're really, as we've seen for the last countless seasons, have just dominated the sport of NASCAR in all 3 series. Not just one, but it's been all 3. And these Toyotas have definitely, they've been hurting for numbers. And Ford, especially in the Xfinity Series, only having 2 cars available to run week in, week out.
Yeah. It's craziness to see where everyone's shaking out on this. And, Oh, 54 hit the track spike. He came right back down in front of the 22. 22 let him back in. Great job by Nat. And Nat's come a long way since he joined the league. Casey and Goose will tell you exactly how they feel about a Nat after Martinsville. I'm waiting for Casey to type a comment after that statement. But, and Nat's come a long way from that. He's not the brash young gun he was then and trying to make a name for himself. Now
he's definitely done a great job the past couple of seasons. I know he's not one of the fastest guys in the league, but he's very consistent throughout any series that he runs really, and he's done a really great job. And looking forward to see what he can do in that Ford this season.
All Casey said is ... still mad. And we're gonna leave that one where it lies, ladies and gentlemen. We're following along with the 54 here, trying to find his way back up to the front. There's the 16 of Nate Games. You see the AMR boys have dropped behind him and are just running. Casey said he is over that. He just rewatched the race, LOL. Oh, 54's down.
Up.
54 is down, gone at the draft.
5 is around.
Oh, they're wrecking the big one. The big one strikes.
Wow.
That's a lot of tore up race cars. Oh, both AMR cars are in it.
The 54, the 39, as you said, the 7 looks like he got some damage from it. The 38 still stuck at the bottom of the track as well.
The 9, 22.
The 1 stuck on the apron and the track.
Oh, there you go. They got him.
Oh,
They got Great job, Keith. Tell you what, whatever Keith Harris finally retires from racing, he is a promising driver. He has a promising career as a tow truck driver.
Yep. Start calling him Towmater. The 16 of Nate Games, heavy damage on the front end of that machine, as well as looks on the right side.
I think so too with that statement. I think fuel strategy is out the window. Can you ask Keith for a lap count when we get rolling here?
Yep, and the 8 again not getting a good start. Bottles next to hold field, 3 wide.
Meanwhile, we got a new leader. The 20 car. Anybody.
19 and what? And what? Something? Okay. So they restarted with 19 to go here, Jade.
19 to go, so they got 5 laps left. I think 5 laps is too tall of a task to try to fix. Try to remedy. So, now that we know fuel strategy's out the window, I think it's going to be turn and burn. I think these boys they're going to get a little crazy. Okay?
Yep, I definitely agree. As we see everyone get single filed out once again.
5. Little lag on the 5. Meanwhile,
he's sticking to the high side, which is a good work by him.
Yep.
Knowing, he's having that issue now.
Yep. So, Casey brings up a good point. What if that 8 is on automatic? I think that's a good possibility.
Mm-hmm. Definitely could be. It could also be a little bit of the lobby lag too. It just for some reason his car isn't reacting the same way as everybody else's on the starts.
Yep.
So it could be a number of factors. I personally wouldn't hold it against him. It's just making these starts and restarts very interesting to watch.
Yes.
Which honestly, I'm not complaining one bit about it.
Shouldn't be spinning on new tires. Well, one would think so, Casey. One would think so.
But as we see the Toyota of anybody in that D for C20 up front now with the 6 and the teammate in the 66 behind them.
We just saw the 7 boot scooting and boogie the Toyota of Warpig for D for C out the window, and he lost 3 spots falling back behind the 22 of a Nat.
There's a joke there in second and third. The 20 looks in the mirror, all he sees is the devil.
Yeah, you're right, Casey. Either way, it's been great racing so far. I don't have any complaints up in the booth. They're doing great. All right, so back to predictions. Now that we know fuel strategy is out the window, I got one in this race. I can't deny the fatal, boys. I'm sorry, might be biased. Give me the 11, the 8, the 16, or the 39.
Well, we've seen him do it for stages before, but I wouldn't count out that 61 of Turf Tech. He kind of knew going into it, it could turn into that fuel saving, and he's worked on it some during the off season. Look out for that 61 to pull some kind of fuel save strategy, maybe not quite being pit road as long as these other guys.
Yeah, the other thing you can think about is tires. You might not need to take tires here. With how short this run's going to be, it might be a gas and go for a lot of these guys. And guys like Nate Schultz in the 16, he doesn't care about wins. He's here. He doesn't care about points. He's just here to be here, So I could see him pulling something here, or these guys way at the back. Look how far they are off the field. They could be maybe trying something.
See, that's exactly what I was talking about, with Turf Tech in the 61, because he's back there. We see him, one of the last few cars. As the 19 of Warpig dropping back. Oh, pulls in front of the 5. 61 gets moved up as well as the 5.
That's going to check up the 38 and the 39. Yes, that is.
Oh, and the 39, I think, is losing the draft, if not lost it already.
Yeah, they lost it already. Killer Nate's the only one that has it.
The 38, I believe, of Keith should be right on the snippet of it.
Nah. He's too far back.
Oh, that's going to hurt for them AMR boys.
The AMR boys are hoping they're praying for a yellow. They're praying for rain. Here in Daytona, here in sunny Daytona Beach. Oh, scratch the 39 off this. So unless we get a yellow, Casey is saying the 22 is going to be the quiet hero of this, and he's working his way to the front. So, surely...
Like I said, don't count out a Nat. He's pulled some stuff before. Hasn't always quite worked in his favor, but, again, this is Daytona. You never know what can happen here.
He's not afraid is the correct wording here. He's not afraid. And that is That's what's the difference.
As we see a little bit of side-to-side action from a lot of these guys.
As
So
Casey
the
said,
1, the 7, the 9, and the 16 all coming in this lap as we're hearing from one of their co-owners, and it looks like a couple more as well.
looks like they are going to get down to pit road speed. Good stuff by them.
The 11 was in... Nope. Okay, it was just those that were called out. So a little bit of strategy here from, looks like the Nitro camp.
Mm-hmm.
As the 20 still leading this field here. The 19 up in the high lane by himself. Now the 5 comes up to help.
You know, the only one that didn't pit with the fatal group is the 8 car. 38's pitting this lap. You hear that through the echo? Nope. These guys are hoping they can hop in line with him. Oh, looks like we did get a speeder. Who would that be?
The 39 of William Moore.
No, I think he just pitted.
Or
pitted.
no, yeah.
Just pitted late. These boys that are way ahead of them, they're hoping these guys are going to come down here next lap or two. Casey said Nat has pulled some last of that stuff before. Well, I know what he's referencing. Trying to hear the call-outs. There goes the 8 around the outside of everybody. I think they're anticipating everybody pitting. So the 8 trying to make up some spots before they even get down to pit road. We got any takers? No takers yet. Well, the Nitro camp in the remnants of Fatal, they're all trying something here. I don't know if it's going to work for them, this front group.
Yeah, honestly, if you had gotten all the Chevys down together at one time, and, you know, just all of them line up together, they would have been gone from the whole field at that point.
Keith isn't too far off these boys. He's probably going to duck in line with the group behind him. So leading this second pack round is 2 Fatals and then 3 Nitro Racing cars. So 11, 16, 7, 9, and the 1.
Yep, they are working a decent strategy here and beautifully formed as they go around the bottom of the track, as we just heard from the leaders. 9 to go.
9 laps to go. They're passing Keith Ayers on the bottom side right now. Keith's best bet's to jump in line with him at the bottom, get as much draft as they can, and hope that he can work something out here.
Yep, that would be his best bet. You know, probably pull up to the rest of these guys. And does anyone drop down?
Nope.
Everyone stays out still.
You know, this is hurting that pack of Fatal cars ahead of them, because they're slowly going to be catching them lap by lap. And
yeah, especially just the fact that, you know, this lead pack does have more numbers in it right now.
Yeah, that's the thing I worry about for that group. You know, I don't know if they're going to be able to counterbalance, and, you know, the longer these guys stay out, the less they have to take. So definitely this was a call by Christian Soberg, maybe to try to make something happen for that group of Chevys to see if, you know, they do something different, and we will see if we got any takers this time. Nope.
Nope, nobody come.
No takers. It's crazy to me.
I'm surprised that 20 hasn't, you know, come down, because with him leading this pack, he's using the most fuel out of everybody here.
Yeah, Casey, I agree. You know, they will be up to speed by the time that pack gets there. So, they should be coming down here relatively quickly. But as you can...
So, just heard from the leader of D4C, as well as speaking for the Night Racing, all Toyotas coming in this time.
Oh, here we go. We're going to get back up front with the 20 to see how well this goes for these boys. Here we go. Oh, everybody's fanning. Oh, too hot. I think the 20 and the 6 are too hot coming in.
Yep, I do believe so. The 54, beautiful entry from him. 66, I believe, as well.
Right.
I'm not sure about the rest of these guys.
All right, we're going to ride on with the 7 of Guard leading the second pack around. Trying to see if they can get something going here. A lot of penalties. I think so, too, and I think that's going to hinder these boys.
Yep, the 54 and the 66 get out in front. As the 8 almost gets spun there. All battle between the 54 and the 66.
Oh, 9 in the grass. The Kevin's around. He caught the apron.
The 66 up on the track, but he was forced up there.
These guys are going to be up to speed. Oh,
the 5 gets shot down to the inside.
Now, they might be able to pass this group, and they're going to be able to, they should drop down in line right now. And now they're going to suck up to whatever car this is in front of them. And then they're still going to have, they're going to have so much speed that they're going to be able to pass them.
66 is taking 5 to go now.
So the 7's going to go way up. Going to bring the rest of the cars with them. He's going to be fine. There's only 4 of them right now. And they're pretty separated out. The 66 thinking about blocking them. Doesn't do it. Great job by them. Gar
did a decent job of kind of slowing them up just slightly.
So right now, this is going to be the best case scenario. I'm going to start watching the reverse chase cam here to see what happens in this pack. Because right now, those 4 cars on the tail end of this, they're not going to get there. Like, that's it. Unless these guys start getting side by side, they're coming to 4 to go. Excuse me. 4 to go. It's going to get crazy. Now, we know Christian Schoberg wants to win. Christian Schoberg wants to win, he wants to win, he wants to win. We all know that.
Yep.
Now, we know Gar wants to win. And we know Mojo, he wants to win too.
Well, I mean, honestly, who doesn't want to win?
Nate Schultz, he's good being content second place. We know this.
I'll tell you right now, that 66 and the 54 behind him, they want to win too.
I don't think they're going to get past the 16. The 16 is just how he is. They're coming to 3 to go right now. Gar's heart is probably beating out of his little chest right now. All right?
Yep, he is praying to his team owner that he stays behind him.
Uh-huh.
Please do not leave me out to dry.
Uh-huh.
Stay behind me and block those 2 fatal machines behind you as hard as you can.
Yep. Right, oh, there we go. 66, he's got to run. Nope, he's going to stay in behind him. We're coming to 2 laps to go.
Smart move there by the 66. Not the right time to take it. Didn't have the help from the 54 that he needed.
Nope. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Oh, the 11!
Oh.
Hang on to her, buddy. 2 laps to go here at Daytona for the Daytona 300. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Gar winning his first ever Busch Series race? Nitro going to winning his second Busch Series race. The 16 down on the apron. Big separation out between the 16 and the 1. 4 cars on 2. Now, if the 16 wants to take a shot, now is the time to do it. And there it is, right there. 16 and 11 to the outside. The
66, huge run. He'll jump up the 16 blocks hard into the wall.
I don't know what happened, because like the 16 and the 11 were hooked together, and he just like stopped. So I don't know if
it may have been a little bit of a lag issue, not sure. But Cushion was trying to take huge advantage of the opportunity. Went to the high side, got pushed up into the wall as they took the white flag. 1 to go. Brought to you by the Road Up Podcast.
White flag in the air. Gar, he only needs 2 more quarters. 2 more quarters. Who's going to stay with him? Who's going to go? Is the 16 going to go? Is the 1 going to go? Is he going to stay? I think if Nitro goes, he's going to make it out of 3. 16's backing off. The 1's backing off a little bit. You hear it? Oh,
the
the
54
50.
gets up out into the wall.
There we go. Gar's going to be your first time winner of the Busch Series.
Wow, what a finish. It'll be Gar, followed by Nitro, followed by Mojo, going to the high side, trying to make a move for it. What a race.
What a race. I know Weir's not going to be happy. There he is. Your race winner. The 7.
Wow, what a finish for those guys. Good job to both series tonight, putting on one heck of a show.
Conky's in the grass, guys. Conky's... oh, no, that's Warpig. Warpig might have a blown tire.
Possibly. I know that 66 machine is going to be very upset.
Uh-huh.
Pushing. A huge run there at the end, trying to make a move.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it caught on stream, like, the 16. It's like he got, like, this 11 lagged in front of him. Like, he just, like, stopped. So I don't know, if something happened there, It's going to be really interesting to see some POVs, and I know we're going to be seeing them tonight, but 3 races done, 1 left. We got the 500 tomorrow night, baby.
Yep. So, Steve, while we got you in here, man, we saw one heck of a race tonight. What was your thoughts on it?
I thought it was an awesome race. They did a great job.
Yeah,
Good
so do you
race
kind of
there
expect
to finish.
do you kind of expect the same action tomorrow coming out of the Cup Series? Or do you think it's going to be a little bit more hectic, or is it going to be a little bit more, structured and real, methodical in a way?
I expect probably about the same racing tomorrow. But we'll see.
Gar.
Who had the fast lap? I didn't see it.
Tonight.
I didn't look at it either. I'm sorry, Jade.
The fast lap we got right now is Nate Gaines with the 45-2. So.
Gar, Mojo, and Mojo's in here. Nate. Oh wait, no, not Nate. Heck, Nate finished fourth. We'll get him in here too. Why not?
Yeah, don't forget Kevin was crucial to that whole run. He got wrecked though.
Oh, Killer Nate's in here. Okay.
You invited me. What do you expect?
I guess I added the wrong Nate. My bad. Well, shoot, you're in here too. So why not?
Games you gotta add.
Yep. Heck, we're just gonna add a few people in here.
Kevin.
Sad face emoji.
Sad face.
Or,
Hey,
yeah,
but
actually,
Nitro
Nate Gaines is
Racing.
already in here.
Yeah.
We would have had both in the top 3.
So, alright, Jaden, where do you want to start with all this?
Well, start with 3rd place, I guess.
Alright, that would be Mojo. You got a copy, bud? Man, that 11 car was fast all night long as the 16. Fatal, Nitro Racing, and even AMR, they all brought great cars out to the track. How was your race tonight, bud, as far as inside the cockpit? Yeah, we saw the caution kind of come into play there in the final stage. Did that affect the pit strategy at all? Or, when U5 pitted there, was that the plan the whole time? Yeah, definitely. Well, you drove one heck of a race, man. Congratulations on 3rd place. And, did a great job in the truck race tonight as well, and look forward to seeing you next week at Texas. Yeah, no problem. As we will send it over to Jade for our second place finisher.
Great, you go ahead and take it.
Okay. Let's see who was second place again. That would been
Nitro.
Nitro.
Jay setting up Harry Potter.
Hey, yeah, probably.
What's up? Is that the question?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nitro, what's up?
The Nitro cars. That's what's up.
Besides one of them.
Man, we saw the trucks for fast earlier in the race, and then came out and brought these freaking Chevy cars as well with these fatal motors, and performed beautifully. We saw you up and down all night long, involved in a couple of wrecks, but still managed to bring it second. Great job, man. How was the race for you inside the cockpit?
Well, the boys at the shop brought some fast cars, and I think we have some fast cars tomorrow also. But they fixed a lot of damage today. I sure did have fun racing 2 wide on that top line though in stage 1. I'll tell you that.
Where
Yeah,
you had the best pusher in the league.
Yeah, me.
The great Kevin.
And
So I want to kind of look at an owner's standpoint for you now. It's your first season back in the league, especially with trucks, and now bringing back the junior motorsport cars in Xfinity for the Busch Series. How is your overall week so far going? We saw both perform very well tonight for both series. What are your thoughts on it?
well, our whole program is doing pretty well. What we did is we took the night racing cars and just made them faster. Because we've had good results all week. I think we got all 4 of our cars in the top 10 for qualifying in the Cup. So I'd say we have some good cars, good teammates, and good chemistry. So I could expect a lot from our group this year.
I wasn't given a Nacho Racing call for quality, so I had to use mine.
Yeah.
Oh, hearing a little resentment there from the substitute
You
driver.
got one tonight though, didn't you? You got one tonight.
Yeah, and then another one his apron. You should go talk to him. We don't care about Nitro.
Well,
Hey, don't
regardless
forget
of how
about
you
these
look at
Nitro
it.
cars on Wreckfest too. All right.
Just
but
Nitro, hold
we're
up.
not talking about Wreckfest right now,
let's
are we?
okay. Let's
Alright,
see.
Anyway, yeah, let's move on.
I make those.
Thank you, Nacho, for jumping up here, and great job tonight, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
As we will move on to our winner, Gar. You got a copy down there in Victory Lane,
That's
buddy?
my driver.
Yes, I do.
Oh, man, to come out and bring new cars for Nitro Racing and to win the Daytona 300 in the Busch Series, how are you feeling right now?
Feel good.
Feeling
I
good.
think he's feeling pretty cheesy from all them nachos.
So the question is down in Victory Lane, instead of spraying champagne, are you just oozing nacho cheese everywhere?
I got a lot of nacho cheese for my team. Not a lot of chips. That's what the sad part about it.
Yeah, I took all them. You don't deserve
The
them.
chips are in the trophy. You gotta dip them.
You gotta
And I'm pretty sure Kevin stole the chips down here, but it's cool.
I deserve them.
But regardless, you had a fast number 7 all night long. Again, you were kind of caught up in a couple incidents as well, but managed to come back and fight for that win. It seems like you kind of came out of nowhere, pitting with the top 5 there, and again, strategy call really got you in the position here. But congratulations, dude, and you went out and earned this one.
Thank you.
All thing me not leaving his bumper. Let's go.
Yup.
You ate all the chips, Kevin.
I did.
As we will move over to
I got spun.
Kevin now.
Why Kevin? Kevin didn't
Why
even
not
finish
Kevin?
top 10.
Kevin was a crucial
Kevin got
part of
wrecked
that
both
win.
races.
Alright,
Kev-
fine. We
Kevin
won't
was
talk
a
to
crucial
You want to hear what
part of
Kevin
that
thinks? I think Gold's a piece of.
A piece of nacho, because he's going down to nacho history. That's what he's doing.
For spinning
First-
another nacho driver.
First Busch win for
Well,
nacho
Kevin,
racing.
kind of talk to us about your race. You know, we saw you up there pushing your teammates up to the lead, and then falling back. You know what was going on with you?
It was like, I think Gold hit the apron a little and went up, and when he went up, I had a huge one and put it back out in time. It kind of sent his car sideways, and I just clipped him at the wrong spot, and it sent me sideways.
Yeah, it's we had some interesting moments tonight. A lot of fun up in the booth calling it. I know you're going to kind of get ready to do that tomorrow as well.
Ah, I got corona, bro.
Then
I was
why
gonna
are you
ask,
here?
how did the booth enjoy that race, huh? What was your perspective
Forge.
of that race?
Me and Jade had a blast calling it.
I think there's a lot of good pieces in the race, and I think it's a lot to build on. I definitely think that we need to rethink some licenses for people
Yes,
in what
yes, I
series
agree.
they belong in. You know, and that comes with, you know, with this stuff. Daytona is such a hard track because of the game is not anything close to what it should be, and it's tough. It's really, really tough. I think tonight is going to be a let cooler heads prevail moment, and then tomorrow, probably about 7 o'clock, maybe 7:15, we'll get all the admins together and we'll talk about, you know, all the stuff that happened tonight, and we'll get ready for
7:15
tomorrow
in the
night.
morning, or like at the night time?
Like 7:15 before the race tomorrow.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so just so you know, the admins can go over everything and figure out, you know, what we want to do. I definitely think some people need moved around depending on where they were, and you know, that's gonna happen. But there's a lot of good to build on, I think. Um, so you know, there's a lot of talented drivers in the WRL. You know, I think lag played some issues into the things tonight, and you know, some honest driver mistakes, and that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, you're going to kind of get those at Daytona anyway, considering, you know, you're nose to tail the whole way. So,
Yes, sir.
no.
but yeah, I'd like to. Nate, you here, buddy?
Talking to me?
Yep.
Oh, hello. Yes.
Hey man, you know, first couple of races back tonight after a little hiatus of going into the military, man. How are you feeling tonight?
I feel pretty good. That one time where me and Cushion pushed it 3 wide in the middle, I felt pretty nice doing that. Feel like I'm able to get this, but I will have to take another hiatus of 1 month because I have a training event. Then I'll be fully back. So then,
Okay.
kick some ass.
Yeah. Well, you definitely put on one heck of a show tonight, and congratulations on returning for, you know, at least one night. But looking forward to having you back soon, buddy.
Oh yeah.
And then there's turf.
God, I have so much issues with this drop. Yeah.
Well, you know what to do. Send us some video footage, and we'll get it taken care of.
Listen here, sir. Don't talk about my
I
job.
know that wasn't me. I
You
started
came
in the
down
back.
on me. You came down on me a few times, Turf, and almost killed me.
even though I was right behind him the whole entire time. Wouldn't let me pass his ass.
Well, I was kind of expecting you to play the fuel strategy that we've kind of seen in the past, but it didn't kind of quite work out for you. Well, that.
Are you sure about that?
Well,
Are you
you
saying
heard
this
that
photo
here
in
As
first,
general?
folks.
as I
Or
said
photo
about
team?
the Fords, the only way a Ford's good if it's being pulled by a Chevy. Okay?
Well, good thing
And
we ain't no
Ford
Ford, huh?
is a lot better than Toyota. Let me tell ya. When's the last
Yeah,
time a
they're
Toyota won a championship? Oh, wait.
Ford's is from Michigan.
Truck Series last season.
Did Toyota win the Cup Series last season?
Yeah. In trucks, yes.
In trucks?
Marty Party got the championship.
What are you talking about? That didn't happen.
Yeah,
You see,
Marty
Grant
Party
knew he
definitely
was
got
changing over. That's why he pulled.
that.
The only way Grant can
Fun
win
fact.
is if he's a follower.
Yeah, Grant's just hoping for more success because he's not fast in the Chevy.
I'm kidding.
Ooh.
But either way, I think it's great.
I know who I'm wrecking tomorrow.
Remember, as I said, you gotta catch me first.
I'm sorry, aren't we starting pretty close tomorrow?
I don't know, are we?
I don't know. Are we, Mr. Last Place in this stage?
Oh,
Ho ho ho!
Ouch.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
that was me.
Yeah, let's go. What are you talking about?
Hang on. Let's see. I'm pulling up the.
All right,
Starting
ladies
lineup
and
right
gentlemen,
now.
I'm gonna take us out here. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Keep it worldwide and all that fun stuff, and we'll see you tomorrow for the 500. Take it easy,
Now let's go
everybody.
play Harry.
I'll see you in 20 minutes when I load up Harry Potter. But we're not talking about that either. But with that being said, we are going to hop out of here. Congratulations to our top three finishers tonight, and Kevin. That being wide, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve Rogers. Thank you, Thank you, Steve Rogers, for sponsoring the league. We appreciate you, Steve Rogers of Rogers Racing Engines, the captain. So, with that being said, we're going to keep worldwide, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Daytona 500.